that we put on a few times a year. Industry recognized training where we cover sales ideas and strategies, annuity concepts, large life case marketing, business insurance concepts, wealth transfer tools. I mean, we run the gamut in the topics that we cover. Just gives you a sharp look into what we're doing here at IAMS and how we're seeking to educate our producers. So if you have any interest at all in attending that training, it is all expense paid. We pay for the travel, airfare, lodging, food during those 2 days. So great opportunity for you on our dime to just learn a little bit more, kind of sharpen, your practice. We have, believe, still a few openings available in this upcoming May Academy. That's May 17th through the 19th. If that's too short a notice, I know that's the time of year where a lot of things are happening with graduations, and some folks are even taking vacations, just different things of that nature. So if May doesn't work, we do have opportunities in September of this year, and then again in November that we will be holding academies as well. I'm going to launch a quick poll to just gauge some interest. If you have interest in attending the academy, just click yes. If not, no, and we'll reach out to you if you are interested and get you some additional information on that. So I'll go ahead and launch that poll. Give you a couple minute or so to respond to that. Okay, I'm going to close that on out here in about 5 seconds, and we'll move on. Okay. Also want to talk next about our new producer bonus. For new agents that are producers that have come on with us within their first 6 months of contracting or production with us, you will qualify or are eligible for participation in one of these 3 bonus levels. So if you choose the $100,000 level, and that's premium, $100,000 in annuity premium, single premium life, you would qualify for that first level of a new producer bonus, where you get $750 cash bonus, the latest generation iPad, or a 2-year subscription to a website and newsletter service. If you choose to forego the $100,000 level and you want to shoot for a little higher, at the $300,000 participation level, you qualify for a $1,500 Visa gift card, $2,000 in matching marketing money to help promote your business, or a full Social Security program and 3,000-piece postcard mailing. If you want to shoot for the stars, go for that $500,000 premium level in your first 6 months. You get to choose a customizable Ritz-Carlton travel rewards personal getaway, or a 5,000-piece mailing and seminar coaching with one of our top producers, Matt Gill, or a 4,000-piece mailing and seminar coaching with another one of our great top producers, Dave Pimper. Just want to make mention of our website. I'm sure if you are familiar with us at all, you've visited the website, but if not, would highly encourage you to do so. Some great tools on the website, www.imsinc.com. One of my personal favorites is our term quoter. I kind of use it on the personal side too. If I have something that I'm working on, just go there to do a quick, term life quote or no lapse you well quote. Just easy and convenient. There's an annuity quote tool as well. We'd love to be here 24/7, but we've got to lay our heads down for a little bit. But the website is on always, 24/7 access to, again, those quote tools, forms, just a huge help if you have something going on the weekend, and you need a quick application or service form. Again, www.imsinc.com will get you what you need. Obviously, we are always here to help when we're here and are very eager to do so. We'll talk real quickly about our two programs, referred producer program. So $50 when you refer a producer to us and they contract, so they don't have to write a piece of business. But just for contracting, we kick you out a check for $50. When they do business, that's another $100 for you. And then 20 basis points on business written by your referral thereafter. So, you get a good referral to us, and our mission is to reward you and thank you monetarily for a great referral, and you're doing yourself a favor as well. Also want to mention the marketing reimbursement program. We pay $200 into real cash into an account for you for marketing reimbursement purposes. So every $100,000 in premium that you write, you get 200,000, or excuse me, 200,000. That'd be awesome. $200 in marketing reimbursement money. And how that works is we will pay half of any business expenses that you submit out of that account. So, for example, if you purchase leads, say you purchase $400 of leads next month, you write a $100,000 annuity case, you submit that receipt to us for leads, and we pay out $200 in marketing reimbursement money. I apologize. I should have started off by saying I've got a little cough that I've been struggling with, so please bear with me if I have to pause here throughout the webinar. I'll try not to let it be too big of a distraction. Any questions on any of the things that we covered, the referred producer program, marketing reimbursement, life and annuity academy, any of those topics, please don't hesitate to reach out, give us a call, give me a call. Any of the marketers would be more than happy to help you answer any questions on any of the great programs that we have here. 800-855-2055, or you could shoot me an email personally at tj@imsinc.com. So want to dig right into today's webinar. Again, selling single premium life, back to the basics. We're going to quickly cover these bullet points. So today we'll talk about why agents choose not to sell it. Why is it so popular? Who's a prospect? Just some general information on single premium life, how it's underwritten, how it compares to an annuity, who are kind of the major players here at IMS that our producers are writing single premium life with, and just a great opening and closing statement as you're sitting in front of a prospect, to use for a single premium life close, and why you should be selling it with us. Again, great topic. One of the things that I get very excited about talking about here in insurance agency marketing. I really feel like it's a missed opportunity in some cases to do some real good for your client. And we see producers getting very excited about it. I will say sometimes there's a little apprehension just due to the lack of familiarity. And so I hope today's webinar will be just helpful in that sense. So why agents choose not to sell single premium life. And maybe this applies more to our consistent annuity producers, but for others as well that maybe have different focuses, it's some of the same issues that they're dealing with. So one is the belief that the client has to die to benefit. Now, that is the nature of life insurance, and single premium life is a life insurance product. So the primary purpose, right, of the single premium life or any life insurance product is to cover that, what if, and not really what if, but when, it happens. It's income replacement, debt reduction, at time of death or debt elimination. So many reasons why prospects or purchase life insurance, but with the understanding that a death has to take place. I mean, I know I'm getting real basic here, but it kind of goes without saying. But so it's solution that maybe a producer comes to and says, well, my client. Is not interested in purchasing life insurance. They have a little bit and they've got a die to benefit. Well, not the case with most single premium life contracts, in that there are some very generous provisions for, nursing home and home health care. So we love to highlight that living benefit side of the contract. Not to mention that, if they're in a pinch, they have access to the cash, values in the contract as well. A lot of agents think it is a difficult sale. Maybe, they're real comfortable with discussing kind of the inner workings of an annuity or, some other, insurance product. But when it comes down to it, it's a very basic, and I might even say clear-cut product to understand. There's really not a lot of confusing, elements to a single premium life contract. Single premium goes in. We've got our guaranteed death benefit, and we have our non-guaranteed, that's driven either by, market participation, as far as the IUL or interest rate. And so again, but again, you do have that guaranteed death benefit side as well, which I personally like to focus on. So, and then in a lot of the contracts, it's very clear as to what the living benefits are as well. So very simple. Solution, and should be pretty simple to explain to the client. They haven't maintained a good relationship with existing clients, meaning you've got a pretty significant book of business and you just haven't had contact with them. So the point there is not to beat you up for not having a good relationship with your clients, but simply to say this might be a reason to kind of get back in front of them. Hey, I've got something that I think will truly benefit you, truly benefit your situation, the kids, grandkids, charity, church, and would just love to reconnect with you and, see how I can help. But again, maybe they choose not to sell it because they haven't maintained those good relationships, but it's not a situation where you can never approach them. This may be the very catalyst to reconnect. Concern underwriting will take too long or that the client will not qualify. And we'll touch, all these bullet points. We're going to kind of do a little deeper dive here in a second, but on the underwriting, very quick turnaround on these contracts. They're simplified issue, so no exams or labs that the client is going to, have to do. Application, phone interview, and if need be, the company may order an APS. But otherwise, the goal there is to turn these around fairly quickly. Feel like they have to learn something new. So, it's like I got to start from scratch and learn this new product or how to present it. And again, it goes back to an earlier point of the difficult sale is that it's very simple product. Of course, we would take whatever time that we would need to just discuss kind of how the product works and how you might present it to the client. It's again something that we love to do here, and they feel to see the value in the product. And hopefully we'll clear that up here shortly. So why single premium life such a popular solution? Well, we have $1.4 trillion in assets that are to be passed to the next generation. And this is a great tax-free wealth transfer tool. You may be able to think of a couple clients right now in your current book or prospects that you know of that just have money sitting in CDs. Maybe they're just sitting idle in annuities that are out of their surrender period, old cash value life insurance policies where your cash values are almost equal to your death benefit. Now, of course, death benefit's going to go of life insurance policy is going to go tax free to the beneficiary, but these other accounts, they're going to go taxable. Great number of assets to be passed on to the next generation. I would say a good chunk of that money could be sitting in taxable accounts, and this is a tax-free wealth transfer solution. The high cost of long-term care makes single premium life a very popular solution. With you use it or lose it, and premiums continue to go up. Whereas, you have the long-term care or nursing home and home health care provisions in a single premium life product. If you don't use it for long-term care, of course, again, it's going to go to the tax-free to the beneficiaries. But this is a way to, kind of eliminate that monthly or annual long-term care premium payment, for, a big question mark at the end of it. It's hassle-free, so no compliance. You don't have to do any product training, for the product, and there's no exams. Again, there no nurse is coming out, or the client's not having to go somewhere to for exams. Top commissions on the product. Again, I mentioned it in the previous slides, guaranteed interest. So very strong guaranteed values on these contracts, tax deferred growth. And again, for my annuity producers that are out there, new commissions on annuities that you're not making any money on now. And again, great opportunity for those clients that aren't going to use those annuities for income. They're just passing them on to the next generation. How about you help them in that way to leverage that money into a tax-free death benefit. And, there's some benefit to you as well on the commission side, obviously. So who's a prospect for single premium life? One would be annuity clients. Again, I just mentioned clients may have annuities that they will not draw an income from, or they have 10% free withdrawals. And we'll touch on this in a bit here as well. But a lot of these single premium life contracts have very low minimums, $5,000, $10,000, or $5,000 face amount minimums. So you might be able to leverage a 10% free withdrawal into a single premium life contract, and even RMDs. We have a few carriers that do take qualified money in the single premium life contracts, and I'm not going to go into product specifics here, but just know that if you've come across that situation or have that situation in your current book, we can help you with that as well. Okay, so MedSup clients are able to consolidate policies with no future premiums and protect assets from the Medicaid spin down calculation with one of the products that we offer here. Your life insurance clients, maybe they have imploding UL policies or policies with a minimum net amount at risk, which I just mentioned in the previous slide again. So I'm sure we've all come across those UL policies that are just unraveling at a very quick pace, and we need to find something to do with those dollars before clients are either losing the coverage or having to pay considerably higher premiums. We're able to salvage what we have. And again, leverage that into single premium life. They don't have to continue making premium payments. It's a one and done deal, and they get to keep their insurance. Even your long-term care clients are great prospects. Clients that were declined for long-term care yeah, may qualify for single premium life and have access to those nursing home and home health care benefits. And we'll talk about mortality and morbidity here in a moment. Those again, long-term care clients use it or lose it, or they can't or will not pay for expensive standalone plans. They just refuse to. I'm not gonna, they may look at it as throwing money out the window. I'm not saying that's my philosophy. I think long-term care insurance is appropriate for, for the right client, obviously. But you may have, clients, prospects out there that do have that mentality. Well, hey, I've got a solution. It's still a concern, so I've got a solution for you. So just some general information on single premium life. Issue ages 50 to 85. In most cases, we do have a couple carriers that are 55 to 85. And a couple out there that are 0 to 90. Actually, we have one that's age 0 to 99. Maximum premiums by carrier. One is based on the net amount at risk, so death benefit minus premium. Maximum death benefit, pardon me, up to $750,000. Your minimum premium, as I mentioned, 5 or 10,000 or $5,000 face amount. Underwriting, it's pretty standard that they're standard to Table 4. We have a carrier that does have a substandard, what we call Level 2, up to Table 8. It's non-medically underwritten, so there's no exam, and they generally underwrite for mortality, not morbidity. Again, the reason why your clients who have been declined for long-term care coverage, kind of have a new lease with this product. Some of the benefits, general benefits of these single premium life policies. Great return of premium features in it with a couple of our carriers. Again, I can't overemphasize the long-term care and home health care benefits. Some of the contracts have free withdrawals up to 10%. And can transfer qualified and non-qualified monies into the contract. So just a couple of actual cases that have come through our office, and this speaks to obviously the underwriting, as it says. But a little bit more could be said here. I think one of the reasons why some producers shy away from single premium life is that, well, gosh, my client has some health history, and they don't want to go through the process. It's just tiring. They know they've got spotted health history. I know that they have it, and we don't want the insurance company to just tell us what we already know. So they kind of shy away from it, and it's kind of a reversion back to, well, let's just write an annuity. Well, you'd be surprised. And one of the conversations I have with agents, often I say, look, if the client has health history, I mean, there's some obvious things, diagnosed with cancer 6 months ago or a year ago, or I mean, just kind of. I don't want to say common sense things, because I think that might be a little demeaning of a comment, but. There are some some medical history that would raise red flags, but overall, my comment is going to be that if you do have a client that you think single premium life would be a good fit for, and they have some health history, at the very least, call us. let us run it up the ladder, the underwriting chain, and see if it's worth applying. But again, some actual cases that have come through our office: female, age 83, type 2 diabetic, on blood thinner medication, 2 blood pressure meds, a cholesterol med. We're still able to get the case approved. Male, 78, kidney disease, type 2 diabetic, insulin dependent, gout. We're able to place the case. Female, age 68, colon cancer in 2004, high blood pressure, bone loss, edema. Again, able to get the case written and approved. Other examples: heart attacks after 2 years of full recovery. Go ahead and submit those. Let's write them up. Bypass or angioplasty after 2 years, cancer that's in remission after 2 years, Parkinson's after 2 years with no treatment, stroke after 2 years with no treatment, pacemaker after 5 years. Let's go ahead and write it. So again, you can see there, just there's some spotted health history, in those examples. So I wouldn't allow it to cause you to shy away from submitting a case. And again, at the very least, give us a call. Always, when you do that, I encourage you to get as much detail as you can, so that we can run it up the ladder and see what we might be able to expect. So detail this, and this is just kind of a sidebar. So prescriptions, dosages, if let's say you've got a cancer or heart attack, situation, we'll want to know, when the diagnosis was or when the attack occurred, kind of what's the treatment, what's the ongoing treatment, initial treatment, ongoing treatment, just, as much detail as we can get. And when you run that by an underwriter, they, in most cases are able to, give us a fair assessment of what we might expect with the case. So again, don't walk away from a sale because you don't think they will qualify in underwriting. And again, they're written on, you've got your morbidity versus mortality. These are mortality underwritten. Okay, so single premium life compared to an annuity. You've got your long-term care payout, your account value, your death benefit, and we're going to look at here a quick comparison based on $100,000 in premium for a 65-year-old male. So your single premium life long-term care payout here you see, and this is again depending on the carrier. We're looking at in that column the accelerated death benefit, based on whatever percentages that the contract allows for. But here is the long-term care payout from a single premium life versus your long-term care payout from an annuity. The benefits are tax-free on the single premium life side. They're taxable on the annuity side. So on both here, this slide is just showing that the growth in both policies is tax deferred. And then when we look at your death benefit, you see on the annuity side the net after-tax value versus your completely tax-free death benefit on the single premium life side. So not, there's no rocket science there, nothing to read into it, just kind of clear cut. So who are the IMS kind of major players in regards to a single premium life? You've got Assurity, Baltimore Life, Equitrust, Elco, a new carrier that we just brought on here in recent weeks that we're going to be looking at issue ages beyond 85. So if you have a case that might be appropriate for that. We have a carrier there. You have Foresters, Lincoln National, National Guardian, National Western, One America, Oxford, and Sagicor would be the major players there. And again, out of those, I mentioned earlier, there are some that do take qualified um, funds, pardon me, qualified funds into the single premium life contract. So again, if you do have a situation that that would meet that um, definition, run it by us. We can find a solution for it. So just I mentioned that opening and closing statement in regards to you being in front of the client and that maybe they have some idle annuity money or CD money. The question would be this: if I can show you a plan for your existing annuity or CD that you will not be drawing an income from, that provided you up to a 12% bonus, has a 100% return to premium feature, 5% free withdrawals each year, index linked returns up to 5%, tax deferred growth, tax free long term care and home health care benefits, and tax-free wealth transfer to the beneficiaries, would you be interested in taking a look at this product? So a lot of great features to throw out there. I might be of the opinion, and that opinion is slightly biased, that who's going to say no to that? And obviously I know that's not going to be the case in every case. However, there's a lot of great features to these single premium life plans. And if the client doesn't know about them, they just don't. It's our job as the professional, as the advisor, the agent, to bring these types of solutions to the table. Otherwise, we are not improving their position if we, know that these clients have monies that are just sitting idle in taxable accounts, and we can really do them some good. And again, also provide those living benefits as well. So why should you be selling a single premium life? Well, number one, and this is truly the number one, you want to help your clients. So with the long-term care and home health care benefits that they're all concerned about, if you're working in the senior market, I would imagine that you hear that often. What can you tell me about long-term care? What do you have for long-term care options? Or I'm concerned about the cost of long-term care. Are we going to have enough? Well, here's a solution for them. And one that potentially is going to be a much lower cost to them, and there's no use it or lose it, with single premium life, or reduce the future taxes for the beneficiaries. So you're helping them again leverage those assets into tax-free death benefit. Helps you as the producer through slumps, to be able to go back and mine your current book and look for those opportunities, may be the thing to kind of get you out of a slump and get you back going. And again, we're not talking about getting the harpoon out and trying to find a whale of a client. I mean, there's a lot of opportunity there, and it doesn't take much. You have your $5,000 and $10,000 minimum premiums, to get these contracts started. So there's no real need to search for these massive opportunities, to help your clients. Helps you find annuity sales as well. So just again, mining through those opportunities may refresh some annuity sales. And I'll go ahead and say this again. I'm a very strong advocate for single premium life, but single premium life is not the end all answer to your client's problems. It's just not. So you may discover some of those idle assets or extra dollars that are out there. Should they all go into a single premium life contract? Well, that's a discussion that you should have with your client. but you could discover some annuity dollars there. Help solidify your existing client relationships. Again, you're approaching them from a counselor or an advisor standpoint, saying, "Hey, I've got an opportunity here that I think will really be, beneficial to you and your family." So it helps cement those relationships because you're truly doing this for their best interests. And then up to a 15% commission on some of these contracts. So you make money on annuities that aren't paying you future commissions. So just some great reasons why you should be selling single premium life there. Well, why should you be doing it with us? Why should you be selling single premium life with Insurance Agency Marketing Services? 30 years in the business, and we're a top IMO for SPL sales. So that's something that we have a strong focus on, and I'm going to say that we do very well here. So why not work with professionals that are experienced and skilled with these products? And our goal, main focus is to help you write those cases. So you've got a great support team in us from submission to commission, as we say. Throughout the process of writing single premium life. You got your new producer bonus that you qualify for, that I touched on in the intro slides. So quick way to the new producer bonus is single premium life, and I guess I don't, I know that there are other IMOs, FMOs that are in existence out there. I'm not sure what they're doing in regards to, bonuses and that, but, I do have faith and confidence in our programs and know, again, that our goal is to help you, and that new producer bonus is just a showing of that. Those marketing reimbursement dollars as well. So for every 100,000 in premium you write, that can be in single premium life as well. Of course, we're going to kick you that $200 in marketing reimbursement money to help cut your business costs in half. We have the single premium life toolkit. So you contract with us, and you will get that single premium life toolkit. It is just a wealth of resources for you to go out and begin marketing and talking to your clients about single premium life. So interested in that single premium life toolkit, get a hold of me or one of the marketers, and we will let you know what needs to be done for that to take place. We have a great single premium life consumer presentation, so consumer friendly presentation that we can get out to you, as you can begin that conversation of single premium life with your prospects and current clients. And we can do customized marketing pieces as well. So I'm going to just launch a quick poll here as we're getting things wrapped up, just to gauge some interest on single premium life. If you'd like to receive more information, click yes. Also, again, don't be hesitant to reach out to me. Again, TJ, 1-800-855-2055, and give me a call, and should be able to answer any questions that you might have on single premium life, or just help you in getting contracted with any of our great single premium life carriers. So if you'd like to receive more information, I'm going to launch that poll here. I'll leave that open for just a few moments. Okay, a couple more seconds on that. Thank you for those that participated in the poll. And I'll go ahead and get that closed out. Again, any questions, give me a shout, 1-800-255-5055. Just ask for TJ. They'll get you right over to me. Would be more than happy to assist you with any questions. Like I said, product information, carrier information, assistance with contracting. I do have a question or two here that I'd like to answer. One, do we use foresters for long-term care and home health care benefits? If you're asking specifically about foresters long-term care, um, unfortunately, I'd have to, shoot you over to one of our long-term care folks. Foresters is not, I will say, is not one of the carriers that we write single premium life with very often, or if at all. At least since I've been here, I've not um, used foresters. We have some other carriers that we kind of use a little more frequently, but would love to visit with you, in a little more detail um, as well. So feel free to give me a call. The next question was, will you be emailing a copy of this PowerPoint or the webinar? So yes, I will. Every uh, participant here today will receive a copy of the recording as well. So again, thank you for your attendance today, for your attentiveness today. Appreciate you tuning in. I really hope it was of some help to you. If, again, I can answer any questions for you or help you with a single premium life case, kind of bring you up to speed on, the product or the concept, I would sure be more than happy to do so. Just reach out, 1-800-255-5055, or again, you can email me at tj@iamsinc.com. Everyone have a great Friday afternoon and a good and safe weekend.